to another week inside Systemise. It is Monday the 23rd of October. I'm super excited to have you here. We take massive action every day on this YouTube channel. So if you want to learn behind the scenes as we're building our business, our operations, our teams, our systems, our processes, then watch this video all the way to the end where I'm going to give you a secret code word for your opportunity to win some free prizes to help and support your life and business. Super excited about this week. We've got lots of amazing things going on. We've got a special guests coming at the end of the week as well. Let's go. It's the end of Monday and I am still at the warehouse. The whole team have left now, and it's been a really interesting day. There's been one thing after another happening. I've had to go back to B&Q and replace the strimmer because that was faulty. A few things that have happened, trying to sort out and make phone calls and chase things up, and just the nature of ultimately running a business. So the team have done really, really well today. We're working incredibly hard in this warehouse all the time, and at the same time, when you've got a team, a large team, you also have like holidays, you also have there's different sicknesses, the things that happen every day in our everyday lives. So it's really important to be resourceful. So for example, because we've got the two locations here and Brig, when people have got planned holidays and weeks off, that's why the training and the resourcefulness is super, super important. But what I'm doing here, I'm just going to share a little bit behind the scenes. So for those that don't know, I have my book, Freedom Systems, Find the Way, the ultimate workbook for taking massive action every day and building a life-changing online business. So in there, I share lots of secrets and experiences and stories that have changed my life and things that we've experienced. So one of the things from a business is you've got to master marketing. You've got to always be marketing your products and services because it is your duty. If you're passionate about your product and service, it is your duty to find people that don't know of you, to help them with their problems, to help them with the issues that they're facing. And if you're passionate about it, like we truly are, you've got to do everything you possibly can to get your solution in the hands or make some awareness of those that are in need. So one of the things that I've been thinking about, I'm going to put you down a second. One of the things I've been thinking about is I absolutely love this book. I put, naturally, authors, people that write books, they put a lot of hours into the stories and the takeaways and the tips. And I was thinking to myself, what could I do to keep providing as much value as I possibly can while marketing the book? So I'm thinking of doing some form of series, like a 5-minute massive action secrets, like a tip, a top tip, a quick story, a quick tip within 5 minutes, and it could be another series. So that's what I am. I'm coming down here because I'm just about to record the first one or see what it's like. And if you see it on the YouTube channel with another series and another video, then it's to do with getting this book in as many people's hands as possible while providing value to you and the listener and the viewer as well. So let's get set up for that. And we're going to do the top tip. So I'm going to set myself up and we'll do a top tip video.
It's Tuesday morning, we're here, back again, still smashing this Q4. Let's go see what the team are doing.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, bright and early. Sunrise is only just right now, and we are at the warehouse taking massive action. And let me share with you what we've been up to and what I've been up to the last couple of days. Well, it's in and around work, trying to find the extra hours. So after hours, before hours, I am basically strimming the side of the warehouse here and cleaning up, because like I said in last week's vlog, you got to represent, and we can actually take advantage of this side of the warehouse based on the fact that people walk down here. Lots of people walk down here. So what we're doing is I've begun strimming all this back. So I've got the strimmer. It currently looks like, let me share with you what it looks like here. Currently looks like that. So it's all overgrown. Let me put him down a minute. So it's all overgrown like that, which isn't great. Doesn't do us any justice. So if we're able to clean our side up, clean all this entire walkway up, it would represent the warehouse nicely. I've actually got the banners. The banners have come, the advertising banners, so we can have a couple of advertising banners over that side, a couple of advertising banners over that side, and naturally, because, I mean, this is all like council here, because ours is being looked after, I think it'll make people take notice. I think people would walk past and go, well, that side's clean. What's this? And it'll grab their attention, the fact that it's just not overgrown. That's the mindset anyway. I think whenever I've walked across lots of people's gardens and things, and there's maybe gardens not taken care of, but then there's a one that is taken care of, it always catches my eye. So that's the goal anyway. So I'm gonna start strimming that side. Let the fun begin. It is freezing. The signs have come, so we're going to fit the signs. I'm just going to tidy up the area. A couple more tools. I have scissors. I have a blower. We are going to tidy all this area up. One, it'll be good representing us, and two, it will prepare us for when the drone does come. The drone comes, flies around, all nice and tidy, and then it'll be a case of developing a system to keep on top of this. That's the main thing. It's all well and good doing it for the first time, and then in a couple of months it's back to square one. So that's not what you want. The purpose of a system is to ensure that the outcome is repeated over and over again, so that your system that you develop ultimately creates the maintenance of the outcome that you want. So that's why it's good for me to experience, and I recommend any business owner to, get their hands in and get some experience, get some, hands-on tool time, and then it gives you a bit of appreciation for the difficulties. When you just try to outsource, I wouldn't know how hard, how difficult, how long it should take, etc. But I will after this. So let's go. So in the last 20 minutes, we've had probably around about 10-15 people walk past, bike past, and that's in the last 10-15 minutes. So I think that's why this is really important to do, because people talk, people talk. How's your day been? Oh, all right. Anything to report? And it's like, oh, well, do you know Systemise Fulfilment, Systemise Deals that I always walk past, they're doing some great work outside. All of a sudden, the brand is in people's minds. And that's why it's well worth doing. It's hard work, sweating, but, it'll be good, especially when the drone then goes over. It's just a case of tidying it up. The first time is always the hardest time. Always takes the longest, because you're having to, it's a little bit of a metaphor of doing something for the first time in your business. It's like, takes time, but then the second time, because you got on top of it, you've made progress, it'll be easier and then easier. As long as you don't let it fall back to its old ways and you keep on top of it, it'll be done within an hour, very quickly, just to go over it, maintain, done, instead of several hours. Loving it. In the week, we have a very special day. We have one of our Platinum X experiences, our VIP experiences, which allows those that are interested to come and actually visit us, spend an inspired experience with us. So we've got a couple of our partners, incredible guys that are coming today, and one of them has just quit their career, which is outstanding. So we're going to be celebrating that. We're going to be having a great experience around the warehouse here in Scunthorpe. We're also going to go over to Brig and see the team there. They are one of our partners, so it'll be fantastic to share with them behind the scenes, share with them what's happening around the warehouses, because one of the things that is really, it's a great thing to actually, when you're building an online business, especially an e-commerce business, a physical product business, and you're using a service like Systemise Fulfilment, you don't actually get to see your goods. So you are placing orders, teams are placing orders, and we actually see the physical products come and arrive that need to be prepped correctly and shipped. So it's fantastic for when we do these experiences. It's amazing to be in person, get to meet one another, have some food, have some drink, have some refreshments, walk around, be inspired. And our goal is for those that do come to walk away motivated, energized, and ready to take massive action towards the life and business goals that they have. So super excited today. We've got a few things in preparation for that. And then they'll be here, and we will try to capture as much as we possibly can. But first, what we're doing is we are opening this bad boy up. This is for the work that we've been doing at the side of the warehouse. We have ordered some signs, which we should be able to go get fitted. And let's see what they're like when it's opened. make all the things that we've been doing at the side of the warehouse with all the people that go past there. It's a little bit like, if you imagine a website, you've got traffic coming to the website. We've got traffic going past the warehouse all the time, and we want to be in front of those people to get eyeballs on our business, our services, and you just never know. They may just check the website out. They may speak to somebody who they go, oh, I walk past Systemise Fulfilment every day. So doing something like that is, I think, a very positive thing, and be interesting to know what happens over the next few months, if there are any orders that come through that we can potentially relate to them. And the signs, they're not a big investment. They're not too expensive, which makes it a no-brainer.
We remember we bought our first product on the 1st of August, and it's just like skyrocketed. Like, we did the UK for how long? Like
4 or 5 months. Right?
Yeah, and we were operating out of our dad's own factory.
Yeah.
And he was receiving the pallets for us, and then we'll go and spend 12 hours just prepping all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've had so many products which have worked, and then we had this one product which it sold 18 a day. And we had a whole pallet of actual product, and that's when it felt quite real. We bought 1,000 of just this one product, and we were like, wow. And then literally spent 12 hours just packing the same product, poly bag, putting it in the box. And then literally we had 23 kg boxes that are all in my car.
Mm-hmm.
And I got them all out because I had to go to work. I got them all out for the UPS driver to get. And then as soon as I got them all out of my car, he arrived, so I had to put them all back into his sling. But it's just, I think we both just want to get to a point where we can just, if we want to do something, we can do it.
Yeah.
We don't have to kind of be like, oh, we have to ask this person, we have to ask this person, oh, I need to check if I've got enough money. If I want to do something, I want to be able to do it. And just making mum and dad proud as well.
Because you're not here, you're not actually physically based here.
Yeah.
One of the things that we've always believed in is communication.
Yeah.
Try to communicate as much as possible, because you guys are not at the Brig warehouse where your stock is. That's why the team will send you photos. This is what's happening, this is what we're doing, because the more you can see, the more it makes you feel like you're actually there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why anything I can do from a YouTube point of view, obviously we're very confidential as well.
Yeah.
You will have noticed that we share specific things, but we won't share your names, we won't share your suppliers, we won't share your products, we won't share any of that stuff, but we do like to show that we're actually a real building.
Yeah.
Instead of it being a computer generated stock image, we've actually got rooms and stuff. Let's go for a walk. So, because you guys are up to date with the Inside Systemise, you'll notice that we've been doing a load of work in these areas. So this is, we have Kylie sit here, we also have Becky that sits here, and we have Siobhan. So Kylie is co-director. We've got Becky, who you'll meet, she's our head of operations in Scunthorpe. Okay. And then we have Siobhan, who's our head of quality assurance. So she's in control of all our training, certifications, any instances or anything that we experience. So, and then we obviously have Nathan. Nathan sits in here as well. So one of the things that's been great about this warehouse compared to our first, because our first warehouse only had literally one room the size of this, now we've actually got the ability to have multiple offices for multiple heads of areas, and that's why Gareth has got his own office, etc. So this is the then you go into our lunchroom, which again we've been doing a lot of work in here the last month or so, because we want to have a great place for the team to, they're doing some fantastic work all the time.
Yeah.
So to be able to come from their lunch and just have a bit of respite from the cold or whatever, it makes a difference. Like this table here that you see, these are our old prep tables from our old warehouse. So so we try to reuse everything and just be as resourceful as we possibly can. They were good tables, but our processes fundamentally changed. At our old warehouse, we had big tables. It was double the size of this, and it was kind of, you guys know, you'd throw everything on the table and start prepping. But that can only get you so far. That's why we designed the whole stream system. So these were no longer really required, but we've got nice little big table now for people to sit on. Then there's Gareth. You can show your office.
I'll introduce you. So obviously I'm in here now. We've got Shiful, who's partner relations. Got Alex, which is finance, and there's normally Farouk in here as well, so finance as well. Nikki's normally in here as well, so she's partner relations as well. So you'll see her and me jumping in your channels, talking to you. So if there's something going on that we need to oversee, that's where you'll see us jumping in. Same with Shiful. He's been with us now, coming up for 2 months now-ish, almost.
And then we walk into the first operational warehouse, the office with Microsoft. This is where all the magic starts. So we have our warehouses, we have our internal operating system, so things that you don't see, but we manage the internal processes. It then goes to Brandon, and you'll see he's sat there, he's plugged in right now, he's plugged into the matrix. It's his birthday today, by the way.
Happy birthday.
So he's creating shipments all day. It then goes into our shipment rack here. And then we have a picking team they'll ring the bell when a shipment's ready. Then we have a picking team that will come and start to pick the orders, whatever the shipment is. So we have an inbound team that starts the quality control. Our picking team are then going through their quality control, which then pass on to our processing team that does their quality control, and then ultimately our boxing team that are just double checking everything. At this stage here, behind the scenes, we have a full quality control system here. So like all our boxing team, they can open up images, they can open up on Amazon, see what the actual product is, they can check all the products, make sure the correct labels on the product, make sure it's the same colour, same size, you name it. We're doing all the checks, and then it ultimately ends up in boxes.
Your own tape as well, isn't it?
Yeah, all our own tape, our Systemise packaging tape.
That also makes it easier. Sorry to interrupt there. That also makes it easier so that if there is ever an issue with the boxes, with the courier services and things like that, it's like, can you give us a description of the box? It's got Systemise tape on it, as an example, right? So that's one of the reasons we do that for now as well.
A couple of things that we've done historically is like, in our inbound, I didn't specifically point this out, but like round our inbound, we've got our logo on the floors, on the benches, so that the amount of times that a supplier would give a proof of delivery, but if it hasn't got our branding, we can tell it's not our location, do you know what I mean? The same as like Gareth just pointed out, same with our not only that, this tape is just better as well. Like the brown tape, I'm sure there's some shitty brown tape out there. This tape is like next level stuff. Like if I put it on my head, it'll pull my hair out. We've also got Liam here, who's a part of our technical and efficiency team. So all the systems and all the technology behind the scenes, Liam's heavily involved in that. You're a whiz when it comes to sheets, aren't you?
It's who you'll be talking to when you're trying to get your DHL shipments out.
Again, everything here is through CCTV, so we just need to be able to track, for the purpose of your business, we need to be able to track the flow of your goods and the boxes. In case that UPS ever have an issue, or DHL ever have an issue, or Amazon have an issue, we can basically see the history of everything, do you know what I mean? So yeah, then this is our outbound, big courtyard, really good for containers, lorries, Arctics, you name it, everything can spin around. It's a big old courtyard. We used to have 2 of these containers, one for cardboard, but we just fill it very quickly, that's why we've got the baler. Then our bales, cardboard bales end up over there. they'll then get picked up. We actually sell that cardboard now, which is much better.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a big old place. Pretty good.
I'll just wait here, watch you come in.
The warehouse itself is literally just around there.
Is
it's
it?
just it's a secure compound.
Okay.
So, but there's other businesses around there as well.
Oh,
so
right.
we're allocated a certain amount of spaces. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So whenever I come and visit and speak with the team and work with the team, I'll usually just park in here. I love it. Like one, it's whenever I'm up here, I'll always take the opportunity to go for lunch because there's like family bakeries and stuff here, and like it's just all homemade stuff here.
Yeah.
Whereas where Scunthorpe is, it's more of an industrial site.
Yeah.
So this used to be Gareth's warehouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then when Gareth became our head of business development, we basically overtook his warehouse. So there's our warehouse right here, which is also quite nice. Good afternoon.
Oh, I bet you two have had the camera.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's like a CCTV.
Here's Rachel.
Hello, you're alright, nice to meet you.
Connor.
How do you
Jacob.
Rachel?
Hello. Thank you.
Good.
Are you two?
Good.
Yeah.
Managing.
Where
Surviving.
have you travelled?
Leicester.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah. Come to sunny Scunny and now sunny Brig. On your side, you've got nearly 40 people working for you all the time, you know, so and long may it continue, and we'll continue to take massive action as always. Look at them in the hoodies, they're loving it. Yeah.
Massive action.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Connor. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything, yeah.
Jacob, thank you. Thank you very
See you
much.
later now.
Have it another week inside Systemise. It's been a wet one, it's been an energized one. We have enjoyed taking massive action with you throughout this video. Thank you so much for being here. Please give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. As always, if you want to participate on winning some free prizes that can support your life and business, then hit the hashtag, comment down below, hashtag VIP. Hashtag VIP. Very important person. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your time. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you next week inside Systemise. Bye-bye.